Hey everyone! Looking at this mess of a bedhead trying to stretch through the curtains, you can probably guess it's already noon. Not bright and early in the morning, last night I pushed through to finish my monthly report and didn't shut my laptop until 2 a.m. My alarm went off 3 times this morning, and of course, I dismissed all three. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Linh Dan and I'm 24 years old. I'm currently living and working alone in Hanoi. The Michelin star brunch menu of a cereal at the end of the month, guys. A bowl of instant noodles, no egg, no beef, paired with a sip of filtered water, and topped off with a strawberry yogurt I bought on sale at the supermarket for dessert. But anyway, after slurping down a hot, fragrant bowl of noodles, I feel in love with life again. No boss calling, no work messages pinging for files, nobody rushing me. Life suddenly feels so peaceful. I've had my face buried in my laptop all week, so if I keep locking myself in this 15 square meter matchbox on a Sunday, I'll probably get depressed. Let's do some makeup, get a bit dolled up, and go out to breathe in some Hanoi air with me. To be honest with you guys, even if my wallet is a bit light right now, I still have to look decent when I step out. When you live alone, you especially shouldn't neglect yourself, right? So I put on some sunscreen, swipe on a little red lipstick so I don't look so pale, and spray on a mild perfume. A lot of people ask, who are you dressing up for if you're going out alone? Well, for myself, obviously. When I look in the mirror and see myself looking neat and smelling nice, my energy naturally shoots right up. It's the minimum amount of respect I can show myself. And this rare day off, waiting for the elevator in my apartment building is always a test of my karma. Guys, especially on weekends, it took forever just to get down to the parking basement. The moment I stepped out of the lobby, the stifling heat of the Hanoi streets hit me right in the face. I had to transform into a ninja again, covered head to toe in my sun protective jacket. In complete contrast to my tiny, quiet room earlier, Hanoi out here is always loud and constantly flowing. 9 million people in this city, and everyone is rushing and hustling. Some are racing against the clock for their next ride-hailing gig. Some are carrying their nodding, sleepy toddlers on the back of their bikes. And there are also those riding alone, staring blankly ahead, just like me. Sometimes I think about it, in this endless rat race to make ends meet, how many people are actually enjoying life and how many are just forcing themselves to survive, chasing deadlines and grinding away to pay off debts. We get so caught up in meeting other people's expectations that we forget to ask how we actually feel. But now, after working for a while and getting knocked down by life a few times, I realize that free time is truly a luxury. Some of my friends are busy dating, some are tied down with their babies, and others are still stuck at the office working overtime on Saturdays and Sundays. Trying to schedule a coffee meetup requires syncing calendars like a month in advance. So if I just waited for someone to go with me before doing the things I love, I'd probably spend my entire youth stuck at home. And seriously, you just have to try it to understand. Sneaking into a movie theater alone feels ridiculously good. By late afternoon, the Hanoi sun has softened a lot and the breeze feels so cool. I took a leisurely ride along the streets to a familiar bookstore. Stepping through the glass doors, the cold blast from the AC hitting me, mixed with that raw scent of new paper, I swear to you guys, it's incredibly addictive. Back when I was fresh off the boat in the capital, on those lonely weekends when I didn't know where to go, or at the end of the month when I was broke, I would always sneak in here, find a hidden corner, and just sit on the floor reading for free until it was pitch black outside. Today, I'm not here to freeload and I'm not planning to buy a book for myself either. I'm here to find a small gift for my boss at the company. Speaking of bosses, I'm sure a lot of you would cringe, immediately thinking of workplace drama, seniors bullying newbies, or people who are always just waiting for employees to mess up so they can dock their pay, right? When I first started working, I tasted my fair share of that kind of bitterness at a few places too. But luckily, at my current company, I found a boss who is truly like an older sister to me. I still remember vividly right after my probation ended. Because I wasn't used to the process yet, I accidentally sent the wrong quotation file to a major client. Oh man. When I realized it, the world around me felt like it was collapsing. My hands and feet went ice cold and I was trembling. My mind was racing, thinking I'd have to pay a fortune in damages and probably pack my bags and go back to the countryside to herd cows. I panicked so much, I hid in the restroom, bawling my eyes out, too scared to come out. But you know what? During the team meeting that day, instead of throwing me to the wolves in front of the whole department, she stood up and took the blame with the board of directors, saying she hadn't supervised and reviewed her staff's reports carefully enough. Afterwards, she called me into her office privately, brewed me a cup of tea, and calmly sat down to analyze where I went wrong, what the consequences were, and the smoothest way to resolve it. It was exactly that forgiveness and protection during those stumbling early days that kept me anchored in this city until now. Living independently doesn't mean you have to brace yourself and isolate from the whole world. It's about knowing how to appreciate the kind people who reached out a hand when you were struggling. After wandering around for about half an hour and skimming a few chapters, I finally decided on a really great book of essays about life balance. I feel like it perfectly matches her taste. I swung by the little makeshift market near my place to buy some food for dinner. People often say 24 is the most radiant age, the prime of your youth. At this age, weekends are supposed to be for dressing up, wandering around the city, having fancy brunches, or checking out newly opened cafes. But for an office worker who is also the head of taking care of herself like me, the most radiant youth is sometimes just getting to turn off the alarm and sleep in for a few more hours without worrying about clocking in late. Coming back to my room, the first thing I do is shed my street clothes, tie my hair up into a bun, and roll up my sleeves to get in the kitchen. There are times when I come home late from work, my body completely exhausted, my stomach growling, and I just want to grab my phone and hit order for food delivery right to my bed so I don't have to deal with it. But as soon as I hit the checkout page and see that 20 or 30,000 shipping fee, I'm suddenly brought back to reality. I put the phone down and drag myself to the kitchen to cook some rice. Cooking for one. You see people online filming these chill, sizzling, romantic cooking videos, but in reality, it's quite a hassle, guys. You have to cook while watching the heat, and then thinking about the pile of pots and pans you have to wash afterward is just discouraging. But still, looking at a steaming, hot tray of food that you made with your own hands is oddly comforting. Dinner tonight is just a plate of caramelized braised pork and a bowl of boiled morning glory soup with dracontomelon. The food is as rustic as the meals my mom used to cook at home, but it's delicious and filling. Here it is, the most sacred moment of the day. When eating alone, the best seasoning is an entertaining video or a good movie. Chewing on a flavorful piece of pork, laughing out loud at a comedy bit on a TV show. Life just feels so pleasant. I don't need anyone to serve me. I don't need to check in at a fancy restaurant. I can still create joy for myself right here in this 15 square meter room. After eating my fill and cleaning everything up, that's when reality knocks. Tomorrow is Monday again, everyone. That Sunday evening feeling always brings this indescribable sense of unease. I make a hot cup of tea, pull out my laptop to check some unread emails, and write out my to-do list for the new week. That's enough healing and strolling around the city. Now I have to reset my mindset so I don't get flustered or overwhelmed with tasks when I go to the office tomorrow. Living alone means no one is there to remind you what to do. You just have to discipline yourself. 24 years old, living alone in the middle of a chaotic capital. The money in my bank account doesn't have many zeros. My career is still somewhere in the middle, and I haven't achieved anything outstanding yet. If you ask me if I'm tired, of course I am. Am I lonely? Sometimes, especially when I'm sick. But thinking about it, I feel proud of myself. I'm standing on my own 2 feet, making my own money to pay for my life without having to ask my family for handouts. I can still occasionally buy something I like, and I've kept a soul that knows how to appreciate the little things. That's pretty great already, right? That's how my Sunday goes by, just gently like that. Thank you guys for taking the time to hang out and listen to my rambling all day today. I wish you all a new week full of energy, smooth sailing with your KPIs, and remember, no matter how busy you are, you have to love yourself. I'm going to bed now. See you guys in my next videos. Bye bye!